Whether you're just about to take the plunge or you're already treading this very changeable water called running your own business, you need to know that you are not alone. And honestly, knowing that we're not alone is one of the most important things in this life. Don't believe me? Okay, well, tell me, how often do you Google anything like, is it normal to ... How many people ... Is it okay if ... Whether it's health problems, relationship issues to, running your business, whether we like it or not, we are always checking to see if what we're experiencing is normal or okay, or whether we should actually start to panic. So after probably the most turbulent few years for small businesses in history, we wanted to share some stats with you to show you that you are not alone and that what you are going through is normal. And most importantly, do not panic. Disclaimer, these stats are from various sources. They cannot be completely verified. However, in our experience, these numbers do seem reasonable to us in what we've experienced in the industry as well. So the first one, 99% of UK businesses are small businesses. Wow. So for this purpose, a small business is anything between a sole trader or one director to 49 employees. 99%. So if you have ever wondered if you are alone, the answer is a big fat hell no. There are literally millions of people out there in the same boat as you. Maybe they're a bit further along the journey. Maybe they're a bit behind you. So making friends in the industry, attending networking events, connecting on social media platforms can help you to find others to help you keep going. And maybe you can be the person that gives someone else the nudge to keep going as well. The second one, 75% are sole directors or owner-only businesses. So if you read the above and thought, flipping heck, 49 employees, I can barely pay myself right now, I am just me. Then again, you are most definitely not alone in this. You're amongst 3/4 of small business owners who are currently alone in their business, but not alone within the community. Number 3, 19% of small businesses with employees are owned by women, and 20% of small businesses without employees are owned by women. Now, we know that those numbers don't seem like big percentages, but that represents huge growth from previously. And we know that this is just going to keep on growing. We're not saying by any means that the pay gap, any other issues there are regarding equality have been resolved completely by any means, but we are hugely optimistic for the future of women in business. So number 4, the total turnover UK-wide of micro, small and medium businesses combined represents about 50%, with the other 50% being attributed to the big businesses. So what does that mean? Do you think you don't have power? That people will just run to the big boys instead to purchase? Okay, maybe 50% of people will, but 50% of people won't. That means 1 in 2 people you are walking past in the street are likely to buy from a small business. So that's not a bad statistic, is it? Number 5, the average turnover for a small owner-only business, no employees, is 70,000. That's the average. So some will far exceed this. Some may be a lot lower than this, and it might seem like a distant dream right now. But the average is the average for a reason. And that reason is that it's normal, which therefore means it's very possible. So knowing what is going on in your business and in other businesses around you can help you to set reasonable expectations that, although it might not be right now, you definitely can meet. So here's the biggie, profit, which can be hugely different to turnover. That 70K number we just mentioned, that's not profit. Profit is what's left after all of your costs, what it's cost you to get your goods, provide your services, your electricity, your subscriptions, your accountant, everything. Profit is what is left. Now, the figures we're going to talk about are from 2020, and we know a lot has changed since then, and some sectors may have flourished, others may have really struggled. But this should just give you an idea of what to expect and where you lie. So the average profit of an up and running one-man band type business is £9,000. The average profit of a business with 1 to 9 employees is £22,000. And the average profit of a business with 10 to 49 employees was £67,000. So hold on to this thought. Your profit will be very different from your turnover, and that's the same as everybody else. The average cost of setting up your business is over £7,000. So think about this. If as a one-person business currently, your profit is expected to be around £9,000 before you start to scale up, and you're shelling out in the first year an additional £7,000 to even set up, is it reasonable to be disappointed that you've not made much profit in the first year or even year 2? No. Think about it. A business does have to make a profit in order to be able to survive. We get that, and it will in time. But one way to avoid your disappointment and to curb those expectations until you're in a place where you can exceed them is to make a business plan. The last statistic, 100% of people who take the leap into running their own business show bravery, belief in themselves, and contribute massively to their community. We did not need to back this one up on various websites because we already know it to be true. So regardless of where you find yourself in the previously discussed statistics, if you are just starting out and you're on the lower end, or you are really flourishing, you found your feet and you know what you're doing, this statistic is true of you. Everyone who goes into their own business is showing bravery, self-belief, and is making a difference in their community. So yeah, it's all normal. Everything you're facing, imposter syndrome, cash flow issues, increased running costs, difficulty finding the right employees, not knowing when to invest or expand or whether to stay as you are. Those are issues that 99% of business owners in the UK are facing too, because 99% of businesses are small businesses. Please do reach out to us for a chat, one small business to another, because we would love to help you see that you are not alone and how building a community and a strong support network is the best way for you to keep your business moving forward. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be in that 1%.